Hey, welcome to Only on Fridays, brought to you by Entertainment Brand and Business, where we come to bring you the narrative from the DMV. My name is Andrew Bempa. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Riyadh.
I'm Emmanuel.
And I'm Charlie.
And we are Only on Fridays. And we got to start off talking about a procrastinator's dream. Netflix coming out with 700 original TV shows and movies this upcoming year.
It's lit.
I ain't leaving my house.
What do y'all feel this means for streaming services as well as the entertainment industry in general? Because this is big.
I mean, I'm just excited. Like the Netflix series is like the ones that have been coming out have been so dope. Like everything from like BoJack Horseman to the end of the effing world. Like they're all so good. So like I'm just excited to see like what else they bring. You know, and like that's just from like a viewer's perspective, but like on the other side of things, like I am a little worried for like cable and all that, like, you know.
As a consumer, do we need to worry about cable?
Yeah, as a consumer, we don't. And also, like, I feel like it's just really important for people to grow in technology because technology changes every day, you know.
See, one thing that I've noticed, though, is, like, cable is, like, really only still catering to, like, the older generations.
That's true.
Like, my parents rarely watch Netflix. Like, I watch it every night, but, like, my parents literally just have the family plan so, like, we can all be on it.
Yeah.
Like, they still come home and turn on the news and watch Jeopardy every night, like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, but there are, like, streaming opportunities for a lot of the channels. Like, I know AMC, whenever I missed out on The Walking Dead, I was able to check it out online. Like, if you have, like, a cable box or whatever, you can just put your code or whatever and you're able to stream it whenever you want. So.
Yeah. HBO Go does the same thing. If you have, you know what I'm saying, like when we signed up, like when my family signed up for the new AT&T plan, whatever, they gave us HBO Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? Just because now all these channels, they don't even need Comcast anymore. Because everything is online. You can literally just subscribe for that network, whatever, on their website and just watch their shows and stuff. And now what, YouTube TV's coming out, where you can just subscribe to each channel you want.
Oh man,
pay $40.
Yeah,
that's it. I mean, I'm paying like $140 right now for my cable internet. I mean, I'm planning on switching to that. You know what I'm saying? And then just cut my price in half.
And don't forget, a year from now, Disney is coming out with their own streaming service, which shows all the Disney movies, Pixar movies, Marvel movies, Star Wars movies, X-Men movies.
Are they going to take off their movies from like Netflix and stuff?
They're planning to once it launches.
So
that's kind of...
So we got a debate.
I mean, honestly, this might be part of the reason why Netflix is coming out with their own original TV shows and movies this year.
But Disney's still, kicking ass over here, man.
I don't know.
Disney's taking charge. They're buying
everything.
Disney is buying every kind of like entertainment.
And you got to remember, like, some huge movies are coming out too, as far as that deal with Pixar, whether it's like Incredibles 2, Marvel's Infinity War, Toy Story 4 is coming out.
Another one coming? Oh my god! Another one? Toy Story 4? I thought it was like the fifth one already.
It's not like Gibson and their trashy guitars.
Same here. Bring back my childhood.
Yeah. By the way, do not bring your children to Incredibles 2. It's not a children's movie. It's a movie for us.
All 90s kids. Now in their 20s.
I don't care. I'm walking in and you're like, excuse me.
No kids allowed.
Pick up the kid.
Get out of the way. Hey, little kid, not bum.
But honestly, I'm a little worried about Disney doing that, like having their own streaming. Like, at some point, it's got to be considered a monopoly. Because they already have a big portion of Hulu.
Netflix is still going to be big.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be Netflix and Disney being the two main competitors. Don't forget, Disney's also bought in Hulu as well.
Yeah. So they have Hulu, Fox, and Disney now. Like, how is that not a monopoly?
No, because they're doing it across different platforms. So it's not considered a monopoly because they're not like buying up, Fox TV and all this. They're buying.
If they bought Netflix, then
if they bought Netflix, first of all, the government won't even let them buy. They won't let that happen. But like,
they wouldn't even let a contract be written.
Yeah. So it has to be like across different platforms. So like, there's the TV, through the Comcast and all that, and then they have the online, which is they already have. You can watch your show, I think, online too, right? Like subscribe to Disney TV, something like that. and then they're gonna come with their own streaming service, and I mean that's gonna start competing with Netflix, and because all the kids still watch Disney.
So basically,
I
the
don't know
consumer is
why.
going to have to pay for Netflix, and they're going to have to subscribe to Disney.
No,
and all
people are
this
gonna have to
stuff.
deciding that.
Not
I don't know,
necessarily,
man.
though.
I
Disney
don't know.
is planning to make their monthly subscription much cheaper than Netflix.
Just
No one knows what that means.
$10
but-
to 14. Come on, man. 10 to 14.
Well, especially by 2019, Netflix is probably going to start getting up there. As
But
far as-
Especially with net neutrality.
But
Oh, yeah.
if Disney is lower, they might lower their prices just to like be competitive with Disney.
But that-
You know what I'm saying?
You could see
Because
that.
if Disney pulls all their shows
I mean,
from Netflix,
You look at some of
all
the
of it, like
yeah.
that's a huge
And
catalog.
don't forget, they're gonna have all the Star Wars movies, and Star Wars.
That is a
still-
huge fan base.
I'm not
That
into
is a-
Star Wars, but Star
I'm
Wars
not
is
even like that's a
great.
huge fan
It's
base.
a
Yeah.
huge
Don't
fan
say that
base.
in public, though.
People will switch
There
just
you
for
go.
that. People will switch just for that.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And don't forget the Marvel.
All the Marvel movies?
All the
I'm-
Marvel movies.
all
I'm
the
a
Marvel
huge
movies?
Star Wars fan. I like Marvel, kind of. I mean, with the
Kind
Black
of.
Panther movie, I kind of like Marvel more. But, like, I'm still going to have Netflix because of The Office.
No, okay. Wait, what if Disney like does the same in Netflix and just buys the
Don't
seasons?
forget though, Disney has Hulu. Hulu probably already
Hulu
has,
already has
the
those.
Office.
So all they gotta do is just do
exactly.
a
Wait a
partnership
second.
with
Does this
Hulu and
mean-
Disney.
Disney is gonna have How I Met Your Mother because that was streamed on ABC Family for a while.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna pull it out. They're gonna pull out a.
Well, I already know How I
Netflix.
Met Your Mother's already off of Netflix, and like that was a huge one. Like
They're
when,
gonna-
when they took that off, like there were so many people that stopped using Netflix.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah,
They're gonna put it up
Wow.
on their Disney thing then,
Dang.
because ABC is owned by Disney. Yeah. So
So Disney might take Hulu. That's
No, Disney already owns 60% of
So
Hulu.
they might just buy the entire thing and just like merge it. they might even
Might as
merge
well,
it.
might as
Dang.
well.
And then they-
Apparently, from an article I read, Hulu is going to be more the adult version, so they're going to have shows like The Office as well as other
Oh.
shows. The Disney service itself is going to be for a younger audience as well as people.
like
Yeah.
us,
Yeah,
millennials.
basically millennials.
No, I'm thinking they're gonna have like a deal like you could pay like a certain price just for Disney, or you could pay like $5 more and get Hulu and the Disney.
Oh yeah,
They-
package deals.
They're probably gonna do that.
They are probably going.
And then you're gonna get all the things. I mean, if there's no commercial on Hulu, man, I'm down.
they better give us the student package deal.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
student package.
I still have my student ID card.
Bro, they
Yeah.
check. They're running, man. They're running.
Yeah.
Well, they're running when you graduate. So.
I gotta take more community college classes.
I'll
get
take
the
one
Nova
class
Pass
a
there.
year.
Just take that one Nova class
Yeah.
and you get your ID, your student email and everything.
Yeah.
Nah.
There's something a little sad though about how popular streaming services are now. Because I mean, we're talking about TV shows and
Yeah.
movies. Think about with music
Yeah,
as well.
music.
Like a lot of stores have already taken CDs off the shelves.
Yeah.
All right, Pete.
I mean,
I mean-
it's gonna affect local TV stations too, like local
Yeah,
news
exactly.
TV. Like,
Exactly.
I hated CDs anyway.
And the
I'll
thing
fight
is,
you.
are streaming services going to be the same in which right now we can watch a show on Netflix without any commercials? But since cable is going to be less popular,
Oh, dang, there's gonna be
eventually those streaming
commercials.
ser- Yeah, exactly.
But the thing
exactly.
is, it's a subscription based. So like they already have a source of income from us. So like I mean that would just like upset their viewers even more. Or
But
they
you
could
never
do-
know. Netflix might have to get advertisements because
Exactly.
if Disney's
They,
doing
they
better,
might do what Hulu does, you know, like you pay premium, no commercial, but you
Yeah,
pay like
exactly.
the
Oh,
basic,
yeah, yeah,
and
that's
you,
probably
and then
the
you
same.
want.
That
They
makes
might do
sense.
that what Hulu does.
Exactly.
So the
I mean,
real
it works for
question is,
Hulu.
who's gonna get sports? Is that gonna be Disney or Netflix?
Well, the thing is, Disney
if
owns
cable goes under-
Disney owns ESPN, so
Oh,
they
yeah,
already have
yeah,
those.
yeah, they do.
Disney owns ESPN, man.
ESPN,
God.
ABC.
So they're
Yeah.
on all
they've been playing
ESPN
this for
platforms.
years.
This
Yeah.
is straight up monopoly.
This is they've literally been
It's
slowly
arguable. It's arguable.
slowly buying up all these things. Like you don't even know about it. I'm saying like
Yeah.
Disney owns ESPN. Because I didn't know that until like they started like showing like a game. Like they were like sponsored by this game, and they're like, I'm like, why is the kids game on ESPN?
Yeah.
They said like, well, they own us, so we have to do this. I'm like,
Oh
oh. I was like, yeah,
That's wild.
it's literally it.
Yeah.
So like it's they already have sports locked down already.
I wonder what they're gonna do with music though. Like if they're gonna start impacting like music.
I mean, the thing
I
is-
don't know.
streaming
I feel
sites.
like with Spotify and Apple Music,
They already have their
they
own
got
different
those
platform.
and Tidal. Well, Tidal's kind of.
I mean, that's how we felt about Netflix, but then Disney's now doing a streaming site.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, but Disney was already involved in shows. It's hard to
Yeah.
see him getting into music.
Like,
as well.
they're not gonna
Disney
cross
kind of like
over.
dropped off the whole music scene. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were doing it for a little
Don't
while.
they still do that like iHeartRadio?
Well,
Is that Disney?
Well, they don't. own
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I remember
No, they-
using that. Like,
Does
when I was
anyone
so
still
young.
use that?
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know. I don't even know if it's
think
still a
Disney
thing, to
owns
be honest.
iHeart, but like,
Or
but
isn't Disney somehow connected to Sirius XM or something? Like,
No, I don't
No.
think
they
so.
have shows on Sirius
Okay.
XM,
Yeah,
but,
they,
I
do,
see.
they do have
That makes
shows on
sense.
here.
but they don't want to really. I don't think Disney's trying to get into the music business.
yeah,
So they just want to stick to the shows,
they've-
to the core, what's making them all this
they've
money.
tried the music.
They've
business,
tried it, but
and it doesn't make
it
them
didn't
enough
make any money.
Yeah.
So they were
Yeah.
just like, let me just pull out and then just concentrate on the TV shows. And
Money's
it's, I
in the
mean,
movies and the shows.
yo, I mean, what Black Panther's about to hit $1 billion. You know, anytime soon. You know, they just knock
Exactly.
out the park.
Yeah,
And
how much money does Disney need though? Like, they got
I
theme
mean,
parks.
when
They
you
don't-
gotta understand when you're
It's
talking
a
about big
business, man.
corporations, like you're trying to make as much money as possible.
Yeah.
There's no limit.
Because you're trying to pay your the people that work for you too.
No, Disney
No,
doesn't pay.
they're trying to pay
Nah,
their
Disney,
Doesn't go with-
the average pay is like $15 at Disney, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't pay their people, man.
Yeah, they do not pay.
They're having like a union strike at Disney parks right now because they don't pay them.
Yeah, even the Imagineers don't get paid enough.
They don't get
Like
the actors and
18
everything. They don't get paid jack.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't know how they do, it, but they're making a lot of money, and it's just one of those things. Just innovation, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Whatever you did yesterday, if you don't, if you don't do anything new today, it's gonna be left behind. That's all Disney doing, is taking it one step at a time, being creative. Which is what they're known for, and they're just like slowly,
That is true.
they're literally slowing,
Yeah.
buying
Actually,
up
I
things you
feel
didn't
like
think about,
that's
Yeah.
what
and they're
Netflix-
like about to like merge it all, and you're like, oh my god.
I feel like Netflix should be afraid of that. With
They
Disney
need
coming
to
out
be-
with their own original shows, like anytime Disney makes something, usually it's on point.
People,
Yeah.
You gotta
and,
admit it's
and
on
Disney
point.
has a huge following, a huge cult
Yeah.
following. Like
Except Pocahontas too. Come on.
Pocahontas.
That joke was trash.
I didn't watch Pocahontas. That was.
I didn't watch
What happened with that?
Yeah.
What happened with
But
that?
the music.
No,
So
it was
good.
actually I didn't.
No, I didn't watch. I didn't even touch it. It was like no, it was like no, it was bad. But the thing
Y'all
that
just don't understand. Coming from somebody who's 1/16 Cherokee Indian.
let's calm down there.
Oh
Let's
my
calm down
God.
there. Let's calm down there.
You're wearing a shirt that says culture. You should understand.
Come on, guys.
Let's
It's
calm down
nice.
over there.
It took me well.
It's a good movie.
Now
I
you're
believe in the
looking at your
culture.
bloodline.
Oh,
It's getting out of hand here.
But yeah,
Is it hot in here? I mean, it's just.
Oh my
It's a
God.
little warm in here.
Yeah. I did just witness a roast, so
Yeah.
kind of see how.
Anyone got some ice for that burn?
Oh my god. Well, so what do you guys think about just streaming in general? Like how do you feel about it?
I
I
think
mean,
we need to
it's
go-
better for the consumers. It makes it more convenient for the
Yeah.
consumers. Though you do feel bad as far as just the old aesthetic of having CDs on cable TV, watching certain shows, everyone watching it at the same exact time. Now we can only have that for sporting events.
Yeah.
We can't have that for shows nowadays because people can watch it on their own time.
But one thing people like, I just realized is that for all these streaming, you know what I'm saying, like Comcast, Verizon, all these internet providers, they're about to get a huge like increase in their customers because
Yeah.
once everybody starts streaming, and also they could charge premium for like a high speed internet.
Oh, actually,
All that's gonna
a
go
good
up.
point.
You know
That's
what I'm
a good
saying?
point.
So like, I mean,
They're probably gonna invest less in their cable service
and then
more
just
in their
flip
internet
it.
service.
They're gonna
Yeah,
flip it. So in the long
exactly.
run, they will make their money back
Yeah.
because people they'll be like, you know, we'll just stop doing the TVs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they just go straight internet and then just focus straight on that, and then they could literally make their money back because for more and more people are gonna like have to sign up to watch their shows and stuff.
Exactly.
Because streaming is good, but it also depends on what kind of internet you got.
Yeah.
Because if it ain't good, you're gonna get that static. No.
But if you got a VHS tape, it's the same every time.
you get
Now, what about YouTube Red though? Like YouTube Red is starting to like stream movies
Yeah, I'm
and
not
stuff,
gonna
and
use
they have
that.
like
No, I'm
originals
not- I'm
and
not-
stuff.
Still, I think YouTube is on the way up because they're coming up with their own live streaming service as well.
Yeah,
it's not there yet.
the
It's
YouTube-
not there
They
yet.
really have like a grassroots like effect though, because like they've been around for so long. But like if you go on YouTube, like you could stay on YouTube forever and like just not get to the end of the amount of like videos
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
and like content, different content and stuff like that. So
And sometimes you get into the weird part of YouTube.
oh, I've never been there, but
I don't know what that is.
What? Please explain.
Just me. Okay.
This
Yeah.
man just point at this man. Direct him
Never mind,
comments at
everybody
him.
else could
I think
relate.
it'd be really good if Netflix and YouTube's like teamed up. That'd be really cool.
If Netflix buys YouTube,
I don't think either company is interested in
Yeah?
doing that.
Okay.
Nah,
I feel
it's
like
not
they can do their
happening.
own thing.
Nah.
Now I do have one last question here.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
do you think that VHS tapes and DVDs are going to make a comeback the same way that vinyls have made a comeback in music?
Probably.
I don't think so. Just
Nah.
because vinyls have that aesthetic appeal to them.
And VHS.
VHS
sucks.
is not gonna
Yeah,
come back.
VHS
Like,
it
you
sucks.
remember when the tapes were bad? You had to like.
Oh, forget that, and then it get caught and just forget
That
it.
ain't happening, man.
Scratch.
It was the same thing with cassette tapes as well. Like,
You have to rewind it.
like
man.
'cause
Vinyl. It's just like just really
cassette
cool.
tapes aren't
But
coming
other
back.
than
VHS
that,
is
no.
not
Dude,
coming
I
back.
think the whole thing with vinyl is it had a sound to it, and on top of that, like
Exactly.
what it came in was awesome. Like you had lyrics, you had
Oh,
artwork.
yeah.
There was so much stuff that was involved in a vinyl.
Hey man, VHS had those like introductory like
No.
trailers.
No,
on the
forget
videos.
that.
The only
Forget
Yeah.
VHS tape I ever liked.
CDs too, or DVDs had
this
that
is too
too,
much.
like
Yeah,
Disney DVDs.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't see that on Netflix though.
Yeah, well, that's why Netflix. Well, I
I
don't know now, but
It's something we could discuss more. Anyway, thanks for listening to Only on Fridays. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Entertainment Brand and Business, as well as on Twitter at EBB_DMV. Peace.
We out.
See ya.
what did you do last time?
See ya.
See ya.